James Hetfield has long been recognized as one of the most influential rhythm guitarists in the history of heavy metal music. As a founding member of Metallica, he helped shape the aggressive sound that later became known as thrash metal. His approach to rhythm guitar playing changed how heavy music was written and performed. What truly sets Hetfield apart is the precision of his downstroke picking and his ability to create riffs that are both powerful and unforgettable. His picking hand became famous among musicians for its consistency and strength, working with mechanical reliability while delivering relentless energy. Whenever Hetfield shares his thoughts about guitars, songwriting, or musical influence, fans and musicians across the metal community pay close attention. When Hetfield revealed a list of his favorite guitarists, many people expected to hear only heavy metal legends. Instead, his choices reflected a wide range of musical influences. He explained that rhythm guitar players have always inspired him more than traditional lead guitar heroes. He openly acknowledged the enormous influence of Tony Iommi on metal guitar playing and emphasized that learning from different genres helped him grow as a musician. His influences came from punk rock, classic rock, and British heavy metal, proving that great rhythm guitar playing comes from studying many styles rather than focusing on only one. These musicians taught him that discipline, precision, and commitment to the song are far more important than technical showmanship. Hetfield has always valued strong rhythm playing and dependable musicianship over attention-grabbing solos. In his view, even the most impressive solo loses meaning if the rhythm underneath it is weak. The guitarists he admires most are those who strengthen their bands without constantly seeking the spotlight, understanding that rhythm guitar is the engine that drives powerful music. Number 10. Steve Jones of the Sex Pistols. Jones demonstrated that punk rock guitar could sound massive and heavy while still maintaining raw energy. During the recording of the album Nevermind the Bollocks, he carefully layered multiple rhythm guitar tracks to build a thick, powerful sound. Playing Les Paul guitars through Marshall amplifiers, he recorded with remarkable precision. Hetfield paid close attention to Jones's work and learned that combining rebellious attitude with disciplined recording techniques could produce devastating results. Jones challenged the stereotype that punk musicians lacked technical ability. His strong downstroke rhythm playing, especially on songs like Anarchy in the UK, showed that punk could deliver the same level of intensity as heavy metal. Rather than relying on enthusiasm alone, Jones focused on accuracy and timing. Hetfield admired how each chord Jones played sounded forceful and controlled at the same time. Jones stood out because he worked to make punk guitar sound enormous without losing its aggressive character. His influence on Hetfield's rhythm playing became significant, even compared to many metal guitarists. Number 9. Johnny Ramone. Another major influence appears in Johnny Ramone of the Ramones. Ramone's rapid downstroke technique helped define the sound of punk rock. His picking hand endurance became legendary, allowing him to maintain incredible speed for entire performances. Hetfield often spoke about how Ramone's non-stop downpicking shaped his own rhythm guitar style. Using a Mosrite guitar through Marshall amplifiers, Ramone produced sharp, buzzing tones that cut clearly through the band's sound. Hetfield studied that technique carefully and incorporated similar discipline into Metallica's music. Ramone never focused on lead guitar or complex solos, dedicating himself entirely to rhythm playing for decades. Songs like Blitzkrieg Bop required immense stamina because of the constant downstroke motion. Hetfield respected Ramone's ability to make rhythm guitar the centerpiece of the music without seeking attention. Ramone's commitment to consistency and simplicity showed that mastering the basics can be more powerful than pursuing complicated techniques. Number 8. Michael Schenker. Michael Schenker holds another important place among Hetfield's inspirations. After working with the Scorpions, Schenker created melodic and powerful guitar performances that helped inspire the new wave of heavy metal. His Gibson Flying V produced clear, soaring tones that stood out in rock music. As a teenager, Hetfield listened to Schenker's recordings repeatedly, studying how he built solos from simple melodies into dramatic climaxes. Schenker's phrasing felt expressive and musical, while his technique remained precise without sounding mechanical. He could move easily between fast passages and emotional bends. Hetfield admired how Schenker balanced technical ability with musical sensitivity. His tone and vibrato made each note feel alive, proving that heavy guitar playing could also be beautiful. Schenker's influence spread widely across metal guitarists during the 1980s and beyond. Number 7. Angus Young. Angus Young of AC/DC also played a major role in shaping Hetfield's musical philosophy. Young demonstrated that simple ideas, performed with confidence and precision, can be more powerful than complex arrangements. Playing a Gibson SG through Marshall amplifier stacks, he produced one of rock music's most recognizable guitar tones. His rhythm playing drove AC/DC songs forward with energy and groove. Hetfield spent countless hours listening to AC/DC records, learning how strong rhythm sections form the foundation of heavy music. Angus combined classic rock influences with raw intensity in his lead playing. Solos in songs like Highway to Hell and Back in Black remained memorable because they served the music rather than overshadowing it. Hetfield admired the connection between Angus and Malcolm Young, whose rhythm partnership created a perfectly balanced sound. Angus remained dedicated to AC/DC style for decades, proving that consistency and tone matter more than trends or technology. Number 6. Tony Iommi. Tony Iommi stands as one of the most important figures in heavy metal history. As the guitarist of Black Sabbath, he helped create the sound that defined the genre. After losing fingertips in an industrial accident, he developed new playing methods and alternate tunings that contributed to his distinctive style. Using a Gibson SG, Iommi produced dark, powerful riffs that became the blueprint for heavy music. Hetfield viewed him as the ultimate riff master and recognized his influence in songs like Iron Man, Paranoid, and War Pigs. Iommi often built entire compositions around a single riff, refining it until it carried the song. Hetfield studied how he created tension and dynamics through rhythm variations alone. Iommi's creativity and long career of writing classic riffs made him one of metal's most important innovators, and his impact on Metallica's rhythm guitar style remains undeniable. Number 5. James Williamson. James Williamson, known for his work with Iggy and the Stooges, brought a different kind of influence. His playing on the album Raw Power helped shape both punk and metal music. Using a Les Paul guitar through heavily driven Marshall amplifiers, Williamson produced a chaotic yet controlled sound. Hetfield discovered this music as a teenager and found it deeply inspiring. Songs like Search and Destroy and Death Trip combined blues roots with aggressive distortion. Williamson's guitar tone sounded dangerous and unpredictable, yet it remained tightly connected to the rhythm section. Hetfield admired this balance of wildness and control. By rejecting traditional rock guitar rules, Williamson helped create a new language of aggressive guitar playing that later influenced thrash metal. Number 4 and 3 is Glenn Tipton and K.K. Downing. Glenn Tipton and K.K. Downing of Judas Priest shared another important position among Hetfield's influences. Together, they developed the twin guitar approach that became a defining feature of heavy metal. Their harmonized leads and synchronized rhythm playing shaped the sound of countless bands that followed. Using Flying V and Les Paul guitars through Marshall amplifiers, they created a powerful metal tone. Hetfield studied their albums carefully and learned how two rhythm guitarists could create enormous musical impact. Their approach became a model for Metallica and many other thrash metal bands, reinforcing the importance of rhythm guitar in metal. Number 2. Dave Mustaine. Dave Mustaine represents another key influence in Hetfield's development. As a co-founder of Metallica, Mustaine contributed to several early songs before forming Megadeth. His aggressive riffing style combined speed, precision, and unusual chord structures. During Metallica's early years, Hetfield learned directly from Mustaine, and their collaboration helped establish thrash metal's foundation. Songs like The Four Horsemen and Holy Wars displayed complex rhythm ideas and technical intensity. Mustaine's sharp guitar tone suited the fast, technical sound of thrash metal. He challenged Hetfield to improve constantly, and their creative rivalry produced important music. Despite their difficult history, Mustin's influence remained lasting. Number 1. Malcolm Young. At the top of Hetfield's list is Malcolm Young of AC/DC, whom he considers the greatest rhythm guitarist of all time. Malcolm proved that rhythm guitar could be the most important element in rock music. Playing a Gretsch guitar, he produced simple but powerful tones that perfectly supported AC/DC songs. He rarely played solos and focused entirely on building strong musical foundations. Hetfield studied Malcolm's picking technique closely, striving to match his consistency and strength. For decades, Malcolm performed with unwavering precision, playing the same parts with reliability every night. His dedication to rhythm guitar shaped Metallica's approach to music and left a permanent influence on Hetfield's career. Hetfield's list of favorite guitarists reveals a clear philosophy about music. Mastering rhythm guitar requires discipline, consistency, and respect for the fundamentals. The musicians he admires most are those who supported their bands and served the songs rather than seeking personal attention. Each influence contributed something unique, from punk energy to metal heaviness to rock simplicity. Above all, Hetfield values reliability, strength, and commitment. Malcolm Young represents these qualities perfectly, embodying the idea that rhythm guitar forms the unshakable foundation of great music.